guys, how lovely to have you for a bedtime story again tonight. How's your week been? Did you have a lovely Christmas? Do you know, we've been talking a lot in our house about how there are some things that have challenged us over Christmas, where maybe our children have had a new experience given to them, or a friend has given me a special something to try out. And I was a bit nervous because I really like it and I'm really excited, I am a bit nervous that I might not get it right, or that I may get fall out of myself. Do you ever feel like that? Well, tonight's bedtime story is about somebody else who also feels like that sometimes. So, with that, are you snuggled in tight? Have you got your favourite cuddly? Great, then let's go. Tonight we're reading Giraffes Can't Dance, written by Giles Endre and illustrated by Guy Parker Rees. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bendy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with their very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald!" the animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, don't be daft!" Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." As he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home, he'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." And with that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing!" Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied
and boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen! How is it that you danced like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how!" But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love."
I absolutely adore Gerald. Isn't he just about the bravest giraffe you've ever met? I wonder what new challenges you could come up with, or what thing you could try that you're a little bit worried about, but that would bring you lots of joy. I can't wait to hear all about it. But for now, close your eyes. Think of the happiest thing you can, maybe the new challenge that you're going to tackle. And then you're going to have amazing dreams. And tomorrow is going to be another wonderful day. See you next time.